Hey man, it's good to see you. Old buddy, old pal, you know, how good is it to see you, man? You know, I get it, but I just wanted to ask you, do you have like $100 I can borrow? Come on, you got $100 surely, right, man? Okay, I get it. It's a little bit hard. Holidays are coming up. How about 50? You know, I just need $50. $50 would be fine. That's perfect. $50 will help me out a lot, man. Come on, $50. You got $50, right? 50? How about 20? Just a 20. A 20 among our good old friends and pals and buddies and friends and pals. Man, come on, 20. I get it, man. I get it. You're a busy man. You got a family. You got to work. I get it. That's why you have $20 to spare for me, right? Hi, folks. Furunaga here, getting back in a HyperParasite. This run being, I'm having a much more intentional approach, or a very specific focus in mind. Wait. Oh, that's a level 3 area enemy. Interesting. Yeah, one thing I saw about the wrong millennia start is that you could pick which of your characters you would start as. I have to admit, I kind of like that idea. I mean, I don't mind. That didn't take long. Like, I don't think that's really a... I mean, it was doing more base damage, and it has some interesting properties with its attacks, but, you know, it's designed for the level 3 area for a reason, after all. Double kill! I mean, I literally got 2 kills off of 1 chain swing. I think that counts for something. To be honest, I'm not sure if the chain has somewhat of an auto-aim feature to it. I'd kind of believe that, to be honest. I got kind of lucky with that cop shooting at me. I was like, I really didn't pay any attention. So I'm going to go down into the sewer. I mean, as far as I can tell, there's no reason not to once you're kind of fairly confident in your survivability. Because it just increases your chance of getting upgrades. So it's worthwhile. Let's see. Yeah, I know I just said in my last video, it's like, you know, I probably should be more mindful of things to talk about as I boot up the game, and here I am sitting in silence for a while. But yes, survivability. The sewer area, it seems pretty easy, to be honest. And again, considering what just happened in my last run, where as the parasite I killed a tank, you know, everything's gonna seem pretty simplistic by contrast. I mean, that's a pretty stark difference. But, I don't know. It was, I mean, at first, honestly, it's... I mean, this is true for any roguelike game, but honestly, a lack of knowledge is a big aspect of the difficulty of getting into a new area. That's just how it works, you know? Not knowing the rules, the mechanics, the hazards, how to avoid stuff, what is dangerous and what's something you can kind of ignore. And then over time, as you get stronger, some of those aspects might be completely nullified just from new abilities you acquire. Like poison immunity, for instance. You know, that's something that would make an area that used to be really hazardous a complete non-issue. Dang it. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. There we go. Killed the spawner. Aha! Ooh, increased luck. That's a nice one to get early. because that's money, yay, baby. Let's see, how much of an increase? 8% luck boost. And considering the fact that you get like 2% luck increases from the level up system from certain, like when you increase your defense, sometimes you'll get a +2. So yeah, an 8% increase, that's pretty substantial. It's not the most expensive perk, so as far as something to find in the wild, it's not anything to be like too exhilarated about, but you know, it's still a benefit. And the nice thing again about getting it so early is that it's like, hey, this means I'm gonna have a lot more money over the long term. And that's a big deal because especially since I'm getting into the higher areas, it's like more money makes a big difference. You know, I need as much as I can get. And that's the thing, it's like, I know luck increases how much money you get, whether the fact you even get money in the first place, but I don't know, that might also have an impact on whether health drops occur, whether you're going to find quality items in the store. I don't know that precisely, you know, those fine little details about the mechanics that it's like, you kind of just have to determine over a long period of time. It's hard to discern those finer details. And I don't really care for the spike drop. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I've basically abandoned the cryo chamber because I don't see a point in it. I guess I do see one point. If you get a plain Jane body as one of the ones that are on sale, that'll give you the half-off discount, and you think you're gonna have a good run. What I could see doing is swapping them out for a slightly better body, so you can survive better. So yeah, basically, snatch a body that's weak in an area where it's fairly safe to do so, take it back, then go get another body that's more survivable, and then after you clear the area, switch bodies and get the half-off benefit, and then return back to a strong body for the next area. I don't know if you can take, like... I don't know how it works exactly, because I've not been using this mechanic. So I don't know, like, if you put a body away, if you can switch back and forth multiple times. Like, if you take the body, in order to get another one, you're going to have to kill a body. Like, I have no idea. There we go. Really? Haven't hit him yet? There we go. Ooh, almost got shot from behind there. There we go. Okay. That was weird. It's like it. Never mind. Rotating spikes. I thought those were like completely worthless. The nice thing about the basketballs is you don't have to be super precise with your aim. As long as you're pretty close, there's a decent chance it'll like ricochet and hit the enemy that way. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this direction first before I zip backwards. Oops. Man, his voice kind of went weird at the end there. Killing spree! Like, are you okay, dude? Like he had problems getting that line out. No offense, you know, I'm no voice actor myself. Actually, speaking of, as far as things I could possibly do in games, is like, well, voice acting. I hate to be a hater, but it's interesting seeing people who are voice actors and like it's their profession, but then when you actually hear them do their different roles, when you actually like listen to them across their different shows that they star in, well, star in, it's usually animated because it's voice actor, but I think what's annoying about it to me, as an outsider, to be honest, is like when you can discern who the person is just because their voice is more or less exactly the same. And it's like, wait, aren't you supposed to be professional? I mean, if you were hired to keep your voice exactly the same because that's what they were going for with this role, that'd be one thing. But when it's two completely different characters and there's not really a good reason for your voice to be the same across both, but it basically is? I don't know. To me, that seems like something only a hack would do. So it's like, well, heck, if people can get away with that, it's like, why couldn't I be a voice actor? Shit. I can do a voice multiple times. Dude, these guys are so annoying. Sheesh, I barely got him. That was with 10 seconds. Okay, I know I said you know to be super precise, but actually being able to aim would be kind of nice. This is... yeah, you need the key. It's ironic that you need a key to open a sewer entrance. It's like, I didn't think they tended to lock those. I mean, for all I know, they do. Excuse me. Huh. Interesting graffiti with the smiley face. But yeah, I mean, it's like, well, shoot, dude, I try to do little voices when I read dialogue as different characters. And I know I don't do like a great job, especially if I'm trying to do an impression. But it's like I at least try a little bit. And I'm not going to claim like, I have such a great range. My voice is melodious, you know. I've got a voice that would make a radio star jealous. It's like, no. But again, it's like, I at least try to change up the voice. So it sounds like I'm speaking as different people. Again, maybe not doing a great job, but making some attempt. And it's like, you know, if I can attempt when I'm not paid for it, when I'm not a professional, when I'm just goofing off and having fun, it's like, why is it that somebody getting paid to be a voice actor is not changing up their voice? It's like, yes, this is my default voice that I use for all of my roles, and you know exactly what you're going to get. I hope you like it, and it fits in all situations, because that's the only one I can do. Sure, that's good enough. We just need somebody to say these voice lines, and your resume says voice actor, so that's good enough for me. And it's like, really? And again, maybe that's like an unfair oversimplification, but confetti. Nope. It's interesting, actually, now that I think about it, because when I do a special attack with him, it's not at all like the dropping stuff on somebody's head. Not saying, you know, the mini boss has to play the exact same, but it's just kind of an interesting observation. Let's see. Is this? No, that's not the right one. It's this one. Yep. Yeah, 800 for the first area. I don't think it's terrible, honestly. You don't tend to get a lot of money. But I don't know. I mean, it just kind of irks me. It's like, well, shoot, I could do that, right? Is that all it takes to be called a voice actor? Be able to do one impression and just get paid to do that same voice every single thing you star in? And I guess what I find funny is when the voice... Here's the real kicker for me, is when the voice isn't even that good. And again, I'm not one myself, but it's like... Wait, really? That voice was good enough to be used more than once? I don't really want to go into exact people who I have in mind. And I'm actually going to give an example of kind of the opposite, where it's like, I can kind of see the point of this voice being reused because it kind of, the way it sounds carries a personality to it, and it does have a strength. And what I'm thinking of is The Emperor's New Groove. The voice actor was also used with a very similar voice, maybe just slightly different, in The Coach from Kim Possible. But it had a lot of the same general, shall we say, like, inflections or tone to it, the attitude. Very stern and not exactly dim-witted in that case, as the Coach, but he also wasn't a brainiac. That wasn't his role. But it had, I wouldn't say super forceful, but it did have a level of authority to it, which is exactly what you'd wanted. But then you have voice... I guess I will go ahead and name names or roles. I'm not great with names. But then you had the voice actor who did Wander Over Yonder, and it's like, yeah, that had kind of a charming voice. That was very appropriate for... What was that special effect that happened there? That was kind of unique. It really... That voice really fit the character of Wander quite well. And then, I know there's at least one other one. The one I'm thinking of when they starred was the new DuckTales. It was the cricket / grasshopper. What was it called? The Ghost of Christmas Past. And it's like, it was the exact same voice. And it's like, this doesn't really suit the character. Especially since the voice of Christmas Past had a very jaded view. And it's like, what? Wow, I think luck does have an influence on how many times you get those things, because I've gotten 2 in this area alone, for Pete's sakes. But what? What the heck? I didn't even know this was going to be a radio one. I guess I should have recognized that, but... But it was just so jarring. It's like, dude, that is the exact same voice, the exact same person. And then I actually saw a clip of him on, what was it, like Celebrity Match Game, whatever that's called exactly. And you heard him speak. Now, he might have been going into, like, the character of his voice acting profession, but it was just his default speaking voice. And I was floored. I was like, wait, is that just your normal voice? You're not even voice acting. You're just, this is how I normally sound. And it's like, what? I was really flummoxed by that. Because I thought that was so chintzy, cheap. I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad voice for certain roles, but it's like, it just doesn't fit here. It doesn't make sense. So I guess at this point, because they've started in at least the one, it's like, oh, this person is a voice actor. And now, that's the thing is, I haven't researched, I don't even know who these people are off the top of my head. I haven't researched them. So for all I know, they've done dozens of roles, and they don't just have the one voice. You know, I'm unfairly summarizing them from the few times where they've reused a voice style because they thought it was appropriate. Like, you know, that might be what's going on, to be entirely honest, right? But, damn. Really went the wrong way in this case, but it worked out for me. I'm actually going to kill normal guys to see if I can get the stronger enemy to spawn. I think he might give more money. It's going to be my working theory. Killed him with one shot. Funny enough. Dang it! Okay, get out of there. Speaking of being killed in one shot, about lost my host body. That's the thing I have to admit is, because this isn't the run where I get the vampire effect early on, I don't care about lightning immunity. I want fire immunity. That's the one I'm interested in. But so that's the thing is, I might be being unfair. I might be judging them off of the few roles where they used a similar voice because, you know, they're following the director's vision. You know, maybe that's what they wanted. But as from the perspective of a casual viewer, it's like, dude, you're a hack, and this is annoying. Great. Dang it! What? My circle wasn't on the thing! Holy crap, are you kidding me? Wow. That's annoying. That's really annoying.
Downtown.
Well, that was completely worthless again. Had another worthless run, everybody. Sorry. Crap, that's bullcrap. I was not touching that spike. Now, honestly, because it was going further away than closest, I don't know. I figured out how I was probably supposed to get by it now. I was being stupid, but